Whoa. Stay down. Stay down. Oh my gosh. What's up, everybody? This is Matthew with 706 Outdoorsman. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. This is going to be another boating video, throwing mostly confidence baits, just trying to get some fish. It's August, it's hot, and the bite is getting harder and harder to find. Anyway, we just started cutting lures and retying, had 2 fish on the board, and just pulled in a dandy. Y'all stick around, like and subscribe, leave it better than you found it, and let's get after it. Alright, well, we're still waking up. Wanted to get things going with the topwater frog this morning. I don't think that's going to be our go-to today. Whoop. But still wanted to try it for a few minutes and just see what happens. Water is hot. We're gonna throw the swim jig in there right quick, and then we're gonna move on down. All right, I'm gonna fish this little pocket out to those white buoy things you see over yonder, and then we're going back down the dam side to hit that other water intake piece. There's like an overflow inlet out that way that generally has a fish or two. Usually a fish. This lake can be kind of hard to fish. And when it's being hard to fish, I mean, it's hard to fish. See what happens if we fish this a little slower. Man, if I can make a good cast this morning, we'd be in a better position. Grass carp. All right, well, we're just gonna speed along this bank line right quick. There's a fish. All right, bass number 1. He's fighting hard too. He ain't no gigantic bass, but you're number 1. Yes. Come on in here, buddy. One more loop. I'll take it. You got old club lip or something. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put you back. Alright, y'all. Old club lip bass. But I'll take him. That's largie number 1. Probably 1.5 pounds. Number 1 on our way to 5 fish limit. Thanks for playing, buddy. Man, away he goes. Yes. Well, that... I'll tell you what, that one bite told me a lot. He was right off at the bank. He was right off of the bank line. And I gave that, it was very subtle, gave it little to no movement. Which makes me think they're not gonna want anything fast and heavy. If I'm gonna catch fish, I'm gonna have to slow down and show them a much more delicate approach. But anyhow, fish number 1. All right, 1 fish on. We did some swap outs. The big frog got turned into a tiny frog. The swim jig. Well, the swim jig rod got swapped out into the tiny rod, the tiny frog rod. And then the rod that my frog was on, the bigger frog, got turned into a chatterbait. Then I also cut off the buzzbait. I was a little indecisive as to what to put on that. I wanted to put like a big Texas rig for flipping. Turns out I left my creature baits at home. Unfortunate. So instead of creature baiting it, I decided to put on an old lipless crankbait and try some rattle trapping. Rattle trap. And we're gonna speed on up for a minute. Fish our way back around this island. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Ah, another not so great cast. I'm gonna not put you where I want you. A little better. There he is. Oh no! Couldn't get a hook into him quick enough. Darn. There's a fish. Oh, it's a good one. Don't you come off, baby. Come back around. Trolling motor needs to be off. Come back this way. Okay, you ain't that great, but you're still a fish. On the lipless. Don't you put a treble hook in my finger. All right. Fish number 2. Little Larry largemouth. On the lipless. Thanks, buddy. That's why we swap lures. That's why we cut and retie. The lures ain't working. You have got to do something different. Really like the Booyah lure company. Anyway, that's what that one came off of. Missing an eyeball on both sides. Never be the same. There's one. Oh no. Damn, he hit it hard too. That was weird. Maybe I hit grass? That was weird. What just happened? Dang, I had something hit it pretty good over there. I think I pulled it out of his mouth. I don't really know what happened. I remember this is a fast reel. There's definitely a fish that hit it. I had my drag cranked all the way down. Okay. Thought I got a hook and a fish on the very first cast. There's one. Oh, he's coming towards us. Drag was too loose on that one. Whoa. That is a big fish. That is a big fish. Let's loosen you back just a little bit. Whoa. Stay down. Stay down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, stay down. I don't know what to do here, y'all. I'm gonna have to flip him on a crankbait. I don't want to flip a crankbait fish. Stay down. Oh gosh. Please don't come off. Oh gosh, come here, come here, come here. Oh my God. Look at that. Tank. Oh, wow. This is why we get up early and go fishing, you guys. Look at that. Look at that fish. Look at my lure. Can you see it? Buried. Oh. Come here. Come here, you. Let's try to get these off. Get you unwrapped. One more time. Get you turned on to pounds. All right, can y'all see that? We got 440, 441 on the lipless crank, y'all. We'll get one more of these for good measure. Yes, that's why we get up early. Let's go to the sunny side. That's why we get up early. All right. Last time. Big fish. Getting a release on you, girl. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. Get out of here. There she goes. Yes. Okay. We have to take a break for like 5 minutes and just catch ourselves. We swapped lures. Finally figured out how to get some bites. Been throwing the lipless crankbait, pulled one fish in, missed one. Both of those came off a point. So then I zipped across the lake to another point that I ain't never caught fish off of. I think it was the third cast in on the lipless crank. Pulled in a pretty good one, man. That was 4.5 pounds, or just under 4.5. And yeah, so cut and retie. You have got to cut and retie, because if I had kept throwing the same lures, I would have never got him. That's a lesson I seem to be learning this year. But anyhow, y'all, just wanted to stop for a second, show you what I caught him on. That is the Booyah Gold Lipless Crankbait. And that's on my 6th Sense. That's a heavy fast rod. Not normally what I'd throw a rattle trap lure on, but the one I usually use has a busted line guide right now, so this is what we're working with. That's paired with a Daiwa Tatula rod, and that's an 8-to-1 gear ratio. 30-pound test with 14-pound monofilament. Anyhow, we're gonna see if we can catch some more fish. Thank y'all so much, and we're gonna see y'all in a minute. I usually don't throw crankbaits. I usually throw crankbaits in colder weather. Definitely not something I was planning on throwing, but I just wanted to swap it up and do something different. Struggling to get a bite. Man, that fish fought hard. Came right off the point on the old lipless, man. Right over there. All right, well, that's 3 fish. 3 on our way. What did I say? I was trying to get 5 today. 3 on our way to 5. Haven't caught a limit in quite a while. So if I could get a 5-fish limit, that'd be great. Pretty certain all 3 of those would have been 12-inch keepers, with the exception of maybe the middle fish, but I think he was still 12 inches. So yeah, we got a 4.5er, one that probably went 2 and some change, but conservatively we'll say 2 pounds. So 4.5, a 2-pounder makes 6.5 pounds, plus probably a 1-pounder or a 1.5 or 1 and some change. So we'll say on the conservative side, we're probably about 6.5 pounds for 3 fish. We're gonna see if we can break 10 pounds today. That is gonna be the big goal. Well, actually I take that back. The big goal is going to be to catch 5 fish, catch a limit of keepers, and then hopefully bust 10 pounds. We're pretty well on our way to busting 10 pounds. We just got to get to 5 keepers. All right, everybody, that is about all the time we have for the day. Unfortunately, we did not catch the 5 fish limit we were looking for, but we got on a fun bite. It was very exciting to catch those on the Lipless crank, and once I got my drag dialed in, we ended up catching a pretty good one. So anyhow, thank y'all so much for watching. The bite has gotten tough. If you've learned anything watching my past few videos, it's going to be to cut and retie. Swap lures. If they're not biting, rotate lures and figure out what works. Because past few videos, I wouldn't have caught the fish I did if I didn't cut and retie, and I definitely wouldn't have caught the last 2 fish today if I hadn't have cut and retied. So anyhow, y'all stay proactive, swap lures, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, don't forget, leave it better than you found it.